Hey guys, hope you're all well. Alright, back on the Norton again. Rear stand. So I've removed the rear stand. As I've mentioned before, we've got to make some paddock stand bobbins in brass. As usual, it's not totally straightforward. Of course not. So let me show you. You will hear the big fan on at some points in this video. I do apologise, but if I don't have that on, it gets unbearable in here, and usually it's very warm in Great Britain today and all week. Right, I'll turn it off for a minute, the old fan. And peace. Right, so we have moved the stand then. Here's the stand. What that does, we got these ends on there, and that slots into this area here. And then, where are they? I don't know, the bolts somewhere. And then obviously you get a cross bolt go through, which holds the stand in place. And this back one is threaded. What we need to do is add some bobbins in this area here. Same that side. It's a bit restricted that side, you see, because I did think about putting some little ones in there, but no, it wouldn't really work. Too many things it can collide with, so I'm going to bring them to the outside and make it all in brass, make it sort of a feature on the bike, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to make some nice big brass bolts for it, because the bolts that hold the stand on aren't long enough, which are these ones. So we need some longer ones. And yeah, just make it all in brass, make it all look nice and pretty. And yeah, so also got to make a space. All right, I'm talking before I'm thinking. Yeah. So we'll have to make a spacer in here, so you know there's no chance of us collapsing this gap in when we do our bobbins up from out here. So we'll have a brass spacer in there, we'll have the bobbins out here, and a nice big brass bolt holding it all together. That is the plan. So a lot of lathe work today. I've found a die out 7/16 that matches the thread on the frame. So yeah, we can make some nice bolts. I have some nice chunky brass for the bolts, which is somewhere around here. I'll find that in a moment. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's get stuck in. Right, first of all, we'll get the simple bit done first. We'll make the little spacers for in there. What's that? I ain't got my glasses on. Probably see as plain as day in the GoPro. Right, I'll get my glasses on. We'll get that measurement. I'll quickly knot them together, and then we'll go from there. We'll do them, then we'll do the bobbin bit, and then we'll do the bolts that hold it all together. Okay, I've just spun them little spacers off. They're all come out fine. They're quite chunky, really. I didn't think they'd be that chunky when you look at that gap. Yeah. So I've just tried one in, that all lines up nicely. They are slightly different sizes from one side to the other, which you would expect. So yeah, that's them sorted. Now we'll make the bobbin bit, and then the big brass bolts that are going to hold it all together. Now bobbins, they don't have to be that big. It's literally to catch the hook on a paddock stand. So basically, I don't know, inch with it V'd out in the middle, something like that. Yeah, anyway, let's get on with them. Right, we'll just get a centre drill in that first. big drill. Right, let's mark that up. 25 mil. That's the one. And we need to mark that up in the middle. That'll do. Now we need to take a bit of a groove out of the middle. One bobbin. There we go. One paddock stand. Spot on. That's it. Perfect. Right, next, bolts. So, brass again. I'll turn this down, then shape the bolt head up, then obviously run a die down it, and we'll get stuck into that next. Right, getting there. It's getting a bit warm in here. So we've got it turned down for the bobbin hole size so far. Now I've got to mark that, see where that goes to, and then turn that down for the thread size. In fact, we'll mark that now. Where's me marker pen? Marker pen. There it is. Spin that label. Make sure everything's clear. That'll do. Right. Turn that down to thread size. Right, moving on a little bit. I've got the die down, got a thread on it and stuff like that. I'm now about to, where is it? Use the special doming tool. That's the phone. Right, where was I? The special doming tool. We can't share things that people might have a bit of a baby about, because it may be deemed as dangerous. But it works well. Looking good. Right, bit of polishing. Right, all polished up. Done a, where is it? Them ones. Done a bit of a taper on the end of this as well to sort of match up with the taper on this. That looks alright together. Sort of nice and big like the axle nut. Let's get that in there. Is that the one? Ooh, I might have to open my little spacers out a little bit. In fact, I'm going to have to open them out. Right, let me just go and do that. Right, that might work. I'm going to put them on loose for now. Sorted. I'll just pop the other side on. Right, that's them done. We'll have a good look round everything in a moment, but I'm not quite done yet. I've got to do some little top hat things for the seat, the pivoting point of the seat. So the brass top hat things will go in there and then the bolt will go through. I've just started knocking them up on the lathe, so I'll get them done, then I think that is officially it. I'm sure it is. Anyway, I'm going to get them done, get a bolt through the seat and drop the tank back on. Right, now we've done. It is absolutely baking in here. Whoo! Yeah, all finished. That's them little top hat things done for the seat then. That will pivot nicely on them. I haven't done it up because the bolt I've got is not quite long enough, but hey, I'm sure the gentleman who owns the bike will get a bolt that's long enough. So yeah, the Norton is ticked off the list, apart from I'll give it a wipe over and I'll blow off with the airline, but yeah, it's done. We are finished. It's amazing how just all these little jobs add up. It's probably, it sounds daft, in hours there's probably a couple of weeks work there. I know that sounds crazy, but all these little jobs don't have to take some time, but I'm happy with that. The bobbins look good from the back. He's got his brass, a scattering of brass here and there, which was requested. Oh yeah, be able to put a pallet stand on there now. It's nice and chunky, like the big axle bolt there. And that'll keep all them polished up nicely. Yeah, we've done the side mount number plate with the lighting, the seat springs, the mud guard with the brass fittings, the little noggin here. Just finished all that, obviously. We've done the headlight, we've made all the bolts for that. What else? Well, obviously quite a lot of work in the battery box. We've done all that. Oh, I've got to dress them little corners up as well. I've got to dress them little corners up and just sort the tops of them bolts out. Oh yeah, I will be done soon. I'm not going to film that. Well, this is the last video. That's just, I don't know, drop another hour in and all that will be done, finished. Anyway, yeah, it's been quite a lot of work there, but it's been most enjoyable, to be honest. I've enjoyed it. I really have. It's a nice little project. We'll see what's next. Well, done a frame down there. That's, apart from a little bit of fettling, that's ready to go out. So that's all sorted. It's landing nice actually, because me and Matthew will be off on our road trip in about 3 weeks, and the shed will be empty for when I go away, which is nice. Oh, apart from the BSA, well, hopefully the BSA is on eBay right now, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that will find its forever owner. So that is sat there. It doesn't want to leave me. Yeah, If you are interested in the BSA and you missed it the previous time, it's on eBay and it ends, by the time I put this video out, it's probably got a day left before it ends on eBay. So hopefully that'll be done, sold and gone out the shed as well. So yeah, when I do go away, we will have a completely empty shed, and go away with a clear head and come back for a fresh start. That's the plan. Anyway, that'll do. My phone's binging like mad. That's got to go on silent. Compressor's kicking off. Let's turn that off. I'm done for the day. I'm too hot. Reach in. There we go. That's it. Sorted. Right, I'm done. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.